Hey guys, welcome to day 3 of making Z conversion work. Team seems to be working pretty well, so we're just going to jump into a battle today and figure out what other things we need to make on the, what other adjustments we need to make on this team, as well, you know, just learning how to use it better. Looks like Jeff, our opponent of the day, has a team of Golduck, Tapu Lele, Kartana, Pelipper, Tapu Koko, and Metagross. So obviously it's a rain team that probably tends to like to lead with, you know, Pelipper and Golduck as an offensive lead. Metagross and Tapu Lele is also another pretty efficient lead. So I think Gastrodon's going to be very important here. They're probably going to bring Kartana to counter my Gastrodon, so I'm going to need something in the back kind of to take it out. I think I'm going to go with the Smeargle Porygon lead like usual. I think it's going to do pretty good here. Gastrodon in the back. And what can I use to take out Kartana? Celestia Steel doesn't really do anything to it. Arcanine could be good. You know what? I haven't really used Arcanine. Let's bring Arcanine to this battle and see how it works. This Arcanine, I believe, is max HP, max speed, and it's a quiet nature to make it a little bulkier. Something like that. Decidueye probably would have been good here because it can deal with the Metagross pretty good. It has Sucker Punch to strike down Kartana if it's at low HP, and I can get a knockout. But, you know, we gotta try the other Pokemon to see if they're useful. And if they're not, then we take them off the team and replace them with something else that may be even better. Okay, so my opponent is leading with Pelipper and Tapu Lele. So I don't want to take a hit from Tapu Lele, although Pelipper could also set up Tailwind, which isn't good for me. I wonder if I can... So one thing I haven't done here is figured out how fast Smeargle is compared to everything else. I don't remember the base speeds of the Tapus, so it's a little difficult. I think I'm going to go for the Fake Out here and Z conversion here, hoping my opponent doesn't set up Tailwind. I mean, usually I should bring something and counter Tailwind if they set it up. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't Fake Out. I should have just gone for a Spore. Yep. Forgot I can't use priority. Oh gosh. Oh, that's me. I always get confused that I'm doing the Z move. I'm like, oh no, they're gonna kill my Porygon. Oh wait, that's just me. Okay, Z conversion goes up. They set up Tailwind. So I know Tapu Lele is faster than Pelipper. I could go for the Follow Me. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll go for Follow Me. I can only take one hit though, so after that, not going to be in the best position. I have Gastrodon in the back. So, yeah, I need to take out Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele is kind of the big threat here. So I'm going to go for Tapu Lele. Pelipper can't really touch Gastrodon too well. I guess they could Hurricane, but I don't think that's going to do that much damage anyways. Follow me! Psychic! Okay, so this Tapu Lele Psychics my Smeargle, knocking it out. Can't believe... Oh, I outspeed Pelipper. That's good to know. And it does not knock it out. Okay, they use Scald. Fortunately, I'm not burned. I'm kind of wishing I actually brought Decidueye here, because then I could just Sucker Punch that Tapu Lele. And no one expects Sucker Punch, so they don't even try and stop it. So I'm gonna send out Arcanine. So what I'm thinking here is I can send out Arcanine. I bait them into doing a Scald. I switch him Gastrodon, and go for like Snarl. knocking out the Pelipper and knocking out the Tapu Lele and reducing Pelipper's special attack. Because I'm pretty sure my Porygon cannot take a Psychic, especially with Psychic Terrain up. Okay, sending out Gastrodon. Tapu Lele to Psychic into the Gastrodon spot. Okay. Ooh. I thought Gastrodon was bulkier than that. Well, good game. First turn, if I would have just, realized that I couldn't fake out in Psychic Terrain, I could have just spored maybe the Pelipper spot. Then they wouldn't have got Tailwind up, and so just bad misplay on my end. I'm gonna go for Try Attack on Pelipper. Nothing I can really do here. Psychic should knock out my Porygon because Porygon's not that bulky. Yep, Porygon's going down. Alright, so yeah, lesson to learn here. Don't fake out in Psychic Terrain. Horrible, horrible play. I always forget their added effects because in one game I tried sporing a Pokemon in Electric Terrain while they were on the ground, and that did not work out well. Alright, so we're just going to go for a second battle of the day. I guess bringing Decidueye would have been better here than Arcanine because they had a rain team, and so most of my team would have resisted their attacks. Pelipper would have been a bit threatening, but I would have been fine. Alright, I'm battling, I don't know, but they have a bunch of Jappy-ish names. Characters, I mean. Blah. Okay, it's another rain team. Gastrodon, it will do good here. Gastrodon will do very good here because it can absorb the water moves from Golduck and Pelipper. Hit Garchomp super effectively. It can hit Tapu Koko decently. Let's see. So I want Gastrodon in this game. What would they lead with though? Probably actually want to bring Arcanine to this game to help deal with Celestia Steel. Maybe I could actually... What would be a good lead here? I mean, Smeargle, Porygon. I need to change up my lead. So Smeargle, Porygon, Gastrodon. Do I want Decidueye? Yeah, let's bring Decidueye. Mainly because I like Decidueye, and Arcanine didn't work very well in the last game at all. So I think I'm gonna have to figure out something to switch Arcanine out with. Maybe a different fire Pokemon, maybe Torkoal. Give me a little weather control then. In retrospect, I could also throw a Ninetales. It doesn't really help with like switching and all that, but Ninetales is a fast Pokemon that gets Blizzard off and is very threatening to my opponent. And so that would be pretty nice to use. Okay, so my opponent leads with Tapu Koko Garchomp. So I could switch into Gastrodon. Maybe switch Porygon-Z into Gastrodon and spore the Garchomp. Though, I mean, this is probably the best opportunity is to set up Z conversion. So I'm going to go over the Fake Out on Garchomp and set up Z conversion. I'm faking out Garchomp because some of them hold the Z item, and so if they went for Tectonic Rage, that would have taken out my Porygon-Z, and then I wouldn't be able to get double paralyzation. That totally kills it for me. No, Porygon, I'm sorry. Okay. So I can go for follow me. Or I can go for wide guard. So Tapu Koko likely will discharge. I'm gonna go for wide guard. I think that's the safest play I can make right now. And go for a tri-attack on Tapu Koko. Okay, Garchomp protects, which is good for me. I don't know why they protected. I'm going for wide guard. Hopefully they didn't go for a Thunderbolt or else I'm screwed. Okay, good. They went for a discharge. If they would have just gone for like Dragon Claw or something like that, it would have knocked out one of my Pokemon. And they would have been in a better position here, but since they protected Garchomp, it actually gave me the opportunity to knock out their Tapu Koko. And Tapu Koko does not have Focus Sash, so maybe that Garchomp does? Question here is, I think they're gonna not try and do a spread move this turn, so I could just go for the follow me. I'm hoping I kind of sack them out, so they're not gonna go for like Earthquake or whatever, and then I'm gonna go for an Ice Beam on Garchomp, trying to knock it out. Okay, follow me. What are they doing? Garchomp used Dragon Claw. Okay, that's gonna knock out Smeargle. If Oranguru attacks me, I should be able to take an attack because I have a +1 in special defense. Ice Beam knocks out Garchomp, which is good. Phew, that protect. My opponent's protect is letting me pull back and get into a better position. Play rough. I mean, foul. Wait, that was foul play. Blah. Foul play. Why would you have foul play on that? I guess to deal with steel Pokemon since you can't hit them very effectively. What do they have in the back? See, it was a rain team, so they could bring a... You know, I'm gonna bring... What do I want to bring? Gastrodon or Decidueye? I think Decidueye is gonna be good here. Celesteela, okay. Let's see. What could I do here? So Celesteela can't really touch Decidueye too well. I mean, it could do Heavy Slam, which I guess would be bad. I'm gonna go for the Spirit Shackle on Celesteela and the Ice Beam, just trying to take it out. I don't want to deal with Celesteela this early, and I think I can deal with Oranguru. Okay, Oranguru protects. I don't know why. It wasn't in any danger. Porygon's still outspeeding things despite it being paralyzed, which is very good for me. I'm getting Spirit Shackle and Ice Beam off on it. Will this knock it out? Yeah, nope. But so close. Oh, they went for... Why would you go for Earthquake? You could just have a telepathy Oranguru and be fine. Okay. I'm gonna go for Spirit Shackle on Celesteela and a tri-attack on Oranguru. Okay, they just forfeit. So I was in a very bad position, and I would have lost if they just stopped protecting. That one turn where they protected Garchomp, there was no point. If they just went for an attack, they'd be fine. They probably would have. They would have knocked out my Pokemon if they didn't go for a spread move, anticipating a wide guard. But so Garchomp would have been able to, you know, put me in a worse position. And then that Oranguru, when they protected on the second to last turn, there was no point in protecting. I mean, Earthquake would have done some damage, but Oranger is really bulky, and you could have just, you know, ganged up on my Porygon to knock it out. Then you wouldn't have to worry about a +1 Porygon attacking you rapidly. Anyways, things that I've learned today to try and make this team work better: don't use priority moves in Psychic Terrain, which I should have known. Arcanine isn't very useful in this team. I'm going to need to find a substitute, something to help me out, and I think my biggest weakness with this team is kind of weather. I think Torkoal may be a good Pokemon to throw on this team, so I'm going to see about trying to get a Torkoal in the next day or so. It takes me a little bit of time to get a new Pokemon, but I think that'll really help. But I think this team is doing decently well so far. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in to day 3 of making Z conversion work. I'll see you guys tomorrow.